it's Susie and welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good. I have another box from Amanda from Your Creative Studio. I believe she sent me the January box. So we are going to open it up. I actually got this a couple of days ago, but I just didn't have time to do a video. So I am going to open this with you like I always do. So I have no idea what's in this box. I haven't even unsealed it yet. So, alright, so here it is. Of course, Amanda always sends a thank you card. And her card has a train on it. So I wonder if this is train related. So let's see what we've got here. Let's just pull it out like we usually do. Alright. Looks like a packed box. So let's see. Let's get all our little bags over here. Alright, so we're going to start here. This looks like some kind of stickers here. Okay. Chocolate. Well, this must not be train related. Well, it does have some train. Okay, I see some train. Usually whatever's on the card is what it's related to. And these are stickers. I can tell it's got a peel back. So here are just some, and I love these things here. These are so cool. These are, especially stuff like that. Just love it. What's in the, love that. Rides. Try to show you. There's farm or flea market. My favorite thing right there, flea market. Just a whole lot of stickers here. Sing Christmas carols, that's cute. Joy to the world. Just a little variety of everything in this. Paris. Oh, those are cute. With the date on them, I like that. Alright, so just a big variety. Alright, I can't believe how packed some of those little bags are. Alright, so this, let's see what this is. And hopefully I don't have too much of a glare the way the sun's coming in this morning. So these are cute. Just some more little papers. Good for collage. I always think these are so good for collaging. Several different ones. And I think that's the last one of that. So those are cool. Alright. Let's get this open here. Okay. I think these are, yeah, I think they're sticky backed. Okay, so they're like the big postage stamps there. And I have a feeling they will repeat themselves is what they will do. So I'll try to Paris, oh cars, that's cute. Eiffel Tower, London, looks like, well, they don't look like they repeat too much there. Okay, so there is that. World of Wonders. Okay. This says old newspaper. So these are going to be some cute ones, I can tell. This stuff in this color is just my cup of tea. There's some vellum, the old script, but I am so into the aged and natural tones. I just love it. I just love anything that is in those colors. More vellum script. So these are pretty nice. These are. Nice vellum. All right. Okay, so there is that. I love those. All right, and then let's see what we've got here. Okay, this just looks like some more little paper, road maps, atlas, here he is, world atlas there. Those are kind of cool. Those would go great in a travel. Yeah, so there is that. Quite a thick pad right there. All right, this one I'm not taking out. This is just some sticky notes there. So they will all be just like that with the train. And then we have some just stickers here. Let's see. Pretty cute, actually. So there are some trains there. And then here is some paper. Let's get this out here. Oh, that's really cute there. Whoops, what's underneath it here? Let's see what's there's a lot of paper in this one. Oh, wow, look at that. Woohoo, I love that. This is vellum here. These are some vellum pieces of what we just saw. And then you get to, what you get is you get a little bit thicker cardstock there than what the very first ones were. So these are all going to be repeats, just different different thickness of, and this one here is a sticky back, I do believe. Let me see here. It feels like it's, yeah, this will be sticky backed here. So you just get these designs, but you just get them in different papers. So, all right, so let's get to the washi tape and the stamps now. We'll just save those for last. So this is the washi tape here. Let's see if we can. There we go. All right. And I'm going to actually rip this piece off and just stick it here. Very pretty colors. Love the color of that washi tape. Look at that. I see some old lighting there, an old clock there. So it's just, it'd be like for time or traveling. I love that. Alright, there is the washi tape. This is some more washi. So, oh, I like this. Yes. Very much like that. That reminds me of some old print. That I like. Whoops. Okay, let's see what we have here. This looks like a stamp. And of course I will stamp these. We'll probably do a craft with me here in just a little bit. And this is a train. Kind of a cute stamp, and it's going to be hard to see it from the glare. And this is a round one, which is awesome. I like this. Of a train. Okay. And we have another train stamp here. And this is of the locomotive. And then, let's see. This would be great for a man's journal. You know, it's always hard to do a man's journal. I always found it very difficult to do one. And this one is really cute. Something locomotives. Steam locomotives is what that says. So I will get these stamped for you so you can see what they look like. And I will try to pull together a craft with me, and we will just do a project. So, catch you in a few. Okay, so I got a little project together using some of the things from the box. Here is the stamped images from those stamps, and they really came out really nice. There's like the oval one. I really like the railway station one. There's just the locomotive there. There's this one. This was the pretty big one here. And then here is the little travel. But they're all really, really nice stamps. And then here is some of the washi. I just strung it out on the... These two are the same, just different parts of it. But I really love this brown. Really super like that one. So anyway, there is the stamps put on there for you to kind of see. And so here is my little booklet. We're going to just decorate the cover of the bag. But anyway, what I did was I just took some old paper there, added this little piece of lace. Here's one of the, I used quite a few of these in here. I love these little stickers here. I absolutely love those. So I just kind of put it together with a little bulldog clip there, one of them little mini ones. And really just added some tape to this, some masking tape to hold this paper because it's kind of fragile. And I just did two hole punch there for the binding. So anyway, here, and these are just some old papers. This is 1945. This is the actual real old paper. Here you can see I have just put one of those little stickers there. Those are just my colors. I absolutely love those. Here is some of the paper. I just printed out some old photos, and I printed out some little words there. This is summer 1945. Here's some of that vellum that had the script on it. And here you could actually put something in that pocket. I kind of made it a tiny pocket. Let's see if I have a little bitty, well, I don't have a tiny one, but maybe I have a small enough little tag there. But it just, I stapled it. I didn't glue it. I've just stapled it. So you could almost just put your tag like so. But I just did some collaging with the washi tape, and there's another one of the little peel and stick labels there. Really like those. And there's some more of that old paper. Here's just an old envelope, and this is just an old book page I folded up in there. So and then this one I just left alone, and then I did some collaging with another one of the label stickers there. Here I've got an old school paper. This is 1941 that I folded up and just made pockets out of. Here's some of that old county taxes. I absolutely love this, so I'm going to try to use more some of that in my journals that I do here in the future. So here is just like a layered little notepad you can write on. And this is another one of the papers from the box. And there is the center of the signature, and I didn't put no buttons in this one. And then here is just a little envelope that I've added some masking tape on. Here's a couple of just blank papers. I thought these would be fun to journal on. This was out of one of them the little books where you just tear out. That was out of the box. So I thought those would be kind of fun. They were just the right size to stick in one of these small envelopes there. And then here's another one of the stickers there. And there's that paper there. Folds out. Now these are all original papers in here. They're just old. Some more of that receipt. And then here is another just folded up pocket there. This is another piece of old paper here. Apportionment of school state public or the state public school fund. Second payment, so it's pretty cool. State of Missouri. I think this was Dade County. Yeah, Dade County. So that's kind of cool. And then I just used a piece of old lace there. And here is just some collage. I did some washi tape collage. Here's another one of those little pieces I like to collage with from the box there. And then here's some of that paper. Here's the other half of that envelope, or part of it. I just added one of these little old, that's part of that receipt from the school there. And there is the back. This is just a really small little journal here. So, but it's going to fit in the bag. So that's why I wanted to kind of decorate the bag. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit where it's not sticking so far up out of the book. So we're going to just cut a little bit of that off. Alright, so that is the little book, and we're going to decorate this bag here with some of those pieces. So I'm going to add one of these little stickers on it, and I'm going to add one of the little words I made, and these little girls here. So I've just got some old paper, and I'm going to use, I absolutely love this paper. So that was my favorite out of the box for sure. So I'm going to just layer something like so. And kind of just, this is kind of what I had in mind. I may take the sisters, I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this, something like that. Or I can put, which I don't think I want to put that under, but do something like this maybe, but I think I like it the other way out. Yeah. So anyway, I think we're going to layer it with this in here and then this one on top. Something like that. Alright, so let's get our glue here. Oops, I didn't want to have glue on all that just yet. Okay, and I'm thinking I might want to just get this a little. Okay, let's go ahead and get this stuck down. Okay, and we're gonna see, I think I'm gonna sew on this before I stitch this down, so see, maybe I want to go something like that. Okay, we're going to do something to this effect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stitch a little bit around this photo. That's what I'm going to do there. I might run a stitch of something there, I'm not sure. So I'm going to let this glue dry for just a little bit, and then I'm going to run the stitching, and then we'll come and finish it out. Okay, so I got that stitched down, and so I'm just going to get it glued on here, and we're going to add our little piece there, that little label sticker there. We're going to add it on, and that will be the bag. Okay, and we're just going to add the little sticker here. I want to add a little extra glue to it since it's going to be on the outside of this cover of this envelope, so I'll just make sure it has a little extra. Alright, we're just going to add that right there. Alright, I love the colors. Absolutely love those neutrals and monochrome colors. Okay, we're just going to snap that there, and this will go in our little bag. And let's see if I have something I can tie it with. Okay, so I found this piece of sari silk. It's a nice wide sari silk, so I think that will work real well. Alright, so we just have a little bow on it, and that'll work. So that's the project for this go round, and using some of those Your Creative Studio pieces. Be sure and check out Amanda's site. The link is in the description box that will take you to Your Creative Studio. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great week, and thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.